In a move that has transparency activists fuming, the White House has deleted its FOIA regulations, meaning that it will no longer do Freedom of Information Act requests when it comes to not only the presidency, the administrations of President Obama, but as well as the presidency of George W. Bush. So no longer will they honor Freedom of Information Act requests from both offices. Now that's fascinating, especially considering it's Sunlight Week, which is, of course, a week filled with media watchdogs, or not media watchdogs, I should say, transparency watchdogs from both sides, left and right, calling on more transparency when it comes to how our government functions and what they're doing in our name. Now, the White House says the cleanup of the FOIA regulations is consistent with court rulings that hold that the office is not subject to the transparency law. What happened? I thought we were the most transparent administration in history. What happened? The Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington, otherwise known as CREW for short, they said that the irony of this being Sunshine Week is not lost on me. It is completely out of step with the president's supposed commitment to transparency, as I was saying. Now, of course, the rule change means that there will no longer be a formal process for the public to request that the White House voluntarily disclose records as part of what's known as discretionary disclose. It's a blow to transparency is what it is. And it's, I'd say it's pretty disastrous. I mean, I would like to know what our government is doing in our name. That's kind of the whole point. And it's really sad to see the Obama administration has never really ever lived up to its promise of being a transparent administration. They're not when it comes to, secret kill lists and other things, CIA spying, etc., the whole programs that are showing the massive collection of data that Edward Snowden had uncovered. I think it's really important that we continue to push for transparency. And it's really sad to see that someone who called himself the most transparent president, or who is going to try to push for the most transparent administration in history, does not live up to that promise. It is upsetting. And one more thing that really kind of irks me is that in the notice, the White House said that it will no longer allow the 30-day public comment period. So not only are you hiding things from America and saying that we will no longer honor Freedom of Information Act requests, we're not even going to let you talk about it. We don't care about your feedback. We don't care about what you're saying. We don't care about what you want. We're going to shut down our comment period. And that's it. We're going to shut it down and continue on our way. Most transparent administration in history. You have got to be kidding me.